As one of the three major cuisines in the world, Chinese food emphasizes the integration of color, aroma, taste, meaning, and shape. In addition, according to the cooking characteristics, it can be divided into 4 aspects: material selection, cutting, heating, and seasoning. Among them, Chinese cooked dishes are an important part of traditional Chinese food culture, and are also an attractive category of dishes in modern banquets. In recent years, Tourism College of Zhejiang has designed Chinese cooked dishes making as one of the core courses of the cooking techniques and nutrition majors at the Culinary Institute. Teachers of specialized courses have made great efforts to realize the innovation of dishes in terms of practicality, fashion, nutrition, and application. This course reflects a series of their achievements, such as inherence, transformation, and intonation. Specifically, this course is divided into 4 chapters, and each chapter consists of 3 units, with a total of 12 units. It mainly answers the 3 core questions. What's the Chinese cooked dish? What are the types of cooked dishes? And what are the unique beauty and technical requirement of cooked dishes? And then explains its unique charm indispensable in modern banquets. First of all, we'll introduce you Chapter 1, which is composed of 3 units to elaborate on the characteristics of Chinese cooked dishes, production methods, and plate loading techniques. This set of videos follows the principle of be practical, be enough, and get started with our videos. Hoping our course will become a good advisor and helper for everyone to learn how to make Chinese cooked dishes. Unit 1. 6 characteristics of Chinese cooked dishes. Chinese cooked dish, also known as the first course or appetizer, refers to a kind of a processing technique that directly uses the edible raw materials or crude clinkers according to the specifications and requirements of the banquet to mix with the seasonings after cutting. So, what's the story behind the Chinese cooked dishes? When it comes to the origin of a Chinese cooked dish, it has a long history with a very profound preservation. It sprouted in the Zhou dynasty, and in the Tang and Song dynasties, it was gradually independent from the cuisine series and became a special dish at a banquet. Then, in the Qing dynasty, the skills of making cooked dish was continuously improved, and the materials and the techniques for making cooked dishes were also constantly innovated. When a giant of the time has come to this day, Chinese cooked dish has already become unique special cuisines with a variety of types and different flavors. Next, let's learn about the characteristics of Chinese cooked dishes. Feature 1. Stable taste. One of the biggest features of Chinese cooked dishes is that it's not limited by temperature. Since cooked dishes don't have heat, the taste of them won't be affected even if they are kept for a long time. That's why they are ideal for feasts as appetizers that go with wine.
中式冷菜呢，它是甘香汁少，香气浓郁。
When they are eaten, their temperature is always controlled at about 10 degrees Celsius. No matter whether it's summer or winter, you need to maintain this temperature. It's because of this temperature that when we go to the dining table and our guests are drinking, chatting, and tasting dishes, and their mood will improve. There are also many dishes with less sweet and frequent juice on the market, such as our white-cut chicken, peanuts, braised ducks, and fried meat, and so on. These are common dishes with a stable taste. Feature 2. First dishes. Chinese cold dishes are often served as the first course, playing a leading role. A table of cold dishes with a good color, aroma, taste, shape, and utensil cannot be only increase people's appetite, but also play a role of icing on the cake.
中式冷菜呢，它在宴会中呢是第一道菜。
They emphasize color, aroma, taste, and shape, and are known as the face among Chinese dishes, just like a face, which is very important to us. So when making cold dishes at banquets, we must make them exquisite in terms of color, aroma, taste, and shape. So the exquisite preparation of cold dishes has a significant impact on the mood of diners. To make Chinese cold dishes well, it directly reflects the technical level and cultural literacy of our chefs. So Chinese cold dishes are extremely important in the entire banquet. Feature 3. Intermediate flavor. Cold dishes can also be served independently because of their unique flavor and style. For example, cold meals, banquets, and cocktails parties are mainly composed of cold dishes.
中国菜肴博大精深。
There's a great difference between Chinese cold dishes and hot dishes. Hot dishes emphasize the fragrant aroma, while cold dishes emphasize the bone aroma. The so-called bone aroma is that we eat animal-like dishes with bones, and its aroma is to penetrate into the muscles of the bones, making each bite more savory and fragrant as we chew. Then, in the process of making Chinese cold dishes, it's also important to distinguish the 4 seasons of spring, summer, autumn, and winter. In spring, our fruits and vegetables are very fresh, and many people use them to make cold dishes. So, we talk about the unique style of cold dishes formed in the process of making cold dishes. It has a specifically formed unique buffet party, cocktail banquet, and so on. It's the unique banquet. Feature 4. Mass production. Since cold dishes don't have to be fried or eaten as hot dishes do, they can be prepared in advance to make them easier in large quantities. This is particularly suitable for fast food or large banquet service, since cold dishes don't need to be served upon cooking.
中式冷菜的特点呢，
Its temperature is relatively controllable. It's not like hot dishes, which basically need to be fried and eaten right away. Especially in winter, if you fry them earlier, once they are cooled, they won't taste good. However, cold dishes can be processed earlier. When making cold meals, it uses its unique techniques such as blanching, dressing, pickling, freezing, and so on. These can be processed in advance. After processing, we use 6 unique techniques for cold dishes, such as stacking, surrounding, lining, folding, buckling, and overturning, to make it into exquisite dishes. In this way, we can serve the table in a timely manner after preparation without affecting the mood of the guests to eat. Feature 5. conveniences, cold dishes generally have the characteristics of juice-free and non-greasy, so they are easy to carry and can also be used as gifts for relatives and friends. In addition, since there is no need to heat or rely on tableware, it's also very convenient to eat out.
中式冷菜它的主要一个特点呢是干香汁少
and convenient to eat, and they are also an ideal gift for our relatives and friends because it's packaged in the market and convenient to carry. You can bring some back to your relatives and friends when you go on business or travel outside. There are also many such dishes on the market. Hangzhou's glutinous rice lotus root, strange flavor peanuts, and chicken feet, and unique duck neck that children often like to eat. All these Chinese cold dishes have become excellent tourist gifts. Feature 6. Window display. Because cold dishes don't have heat and can be kept for a long time. They can be used as ideal dishes for window display. This can not only reflect the operation of an enterprise, but also shows the techniques of the chefs. Moreover, it will play a positive role in conducting the business of restaurants and promoting the prosperity of the food market.
中式冷菜呢，它是讲究制作要精细啊。
That is to say, our dishes should be made very beautifully. Its beauty depends on the combination of its color, the skill of cutting, and the arrangement of its shape. So the dishes we cook well can reflect the chef's skill level and artistic accomplishment. Thus, a well-prepared dish is a work of art, and displaying it in a window can have a promotional effect. There is no doubt that the status of Chinese cold dishes among Chinese cuisines can be described as well-integrated and unique. They not only have the beautiful color, aroma, taste, and shape, but also have a variety of flavor, crispiness, and deliciousness. Although the cooking method of many cold dishes are extension, variation, and comprehensive application of hot dishes, the differences between them are still very obvious. Hot dishes use raw materials to heat up and make people smell the fragrances, while cold dishes generally pay attention to the spices penetrated into the muscle. When eating, people feel that the more they chew, the more delicious it will be. Therefore, it's known as hot dishes are fragrant in air and cold dishes are fragrant in bone. Nowadays, the implementation of the great strategy of the Belt and Road provides new opportunities for Chinese cuisine to go global. At the same time, Chinese cuisine, including Chinese cold dishes, also opens a door for people from the countries along the Belt and Road to explore the Chinese food culture through the China's taste from the mouth to the heart. Based on this, telling China's stories and making Chinese dishes well is our original aspiration. In order to promote the inheritance and innovation of Chinese cuisines, our efforts are still underway.